so yeah, last time, they sent us away for the day, and now we are back. Kay put in her thing to, like, get the crime scene to be how it was yesterday. And so we're gonna see if we can find anything more about what happened to kind of prove that Mr. Polar Bear Man is the guilty guy. Yeah, let's check around here first. I have to categorize and schedule or I will crumble. I'm good with scheduling. I'm just bad at categorizing. We should examine this area carefully. It may hold the clue we need. Oh wait, I forgot to talk to... I like talking and showing stuff. Yeah, what have I not shown you yet? I think the last thing I showed her was the security gates. Oh, you finished 999? Oh, what did you think of it? Hey, man, I need to get around to playing more Virtue's Last Reward with Barn. Okay, yeah, she doesn't say anything new. Oh wait, what do you mean by finished? Does that mean you got... Oh, by that I played 99% of it, lost my save file, and had to watch the end on YouTube. Oh! Oh no! Well, what did you think of the ending? Wait, can I move my thing around here? It looks like this was designed for raising and lowering a bucket. No sign of the bucket, though. Nothing else here. Close enough. Yeah, congratulations on beating 999. It's a metal weight of some kind. It looks like it weighs... Projection makes it a little tricky to read. Do you remember how heavy it was, Kay? It says 30 pounds. Sure, it was 30 pounds. The only part I didn't play was the very last puzzle in the big microwave. Yeah, what did you think of the ending? Why does anyone need such a heavy weight for, anyway? It doesn't seem related to the circus show, at any rate. So, were they maybe having something hung here? Like a bucket? There's a sturdy-looking hemp rope lying on the ground. Anyway, it was interesting. Morphogenetic doesn't sound like a real word anywhere. The morphogenetic fields. Clover and Snake deserve their world. So true. I love Clover and Snake. I also really like Santa, too. He's a bit of a bastard, but I like him. Kinda reminds me of the ropes we used for playing tug-of-war in school. The answer is no, Kay. What? I didn't even say anything! Yet! I see it also has a metal snake attached to one end. Oh yeah! It looks like something you'd use to put up a tent. His stupid Santa story. I love that though. But there was no tent, was there? In which case, what was it used for? There's nothing of interest here. Also, chat, I have something that's been bothering me, like the last 2 days. Like, let me try and put it into words. Give me a second. Okay, so yeah, whenever I take a drink or eat something, whenever I swallow something, kind of, how do I put it into words, this area? The area that's kind of around my chest area and my armpit, it like hurts when I swallow. Right around that area, and I don't know why. It's only when I'm swallowing something. It's so dumb. I love spoiler name. Yo, what's up with you in chat? Huh? Nothing too much. What about you, Daywitch? Yeah, we just got finished playing Lethal earlier. Which side? my right side. And then, my left side, I've been having pain down my back and, like, my arm up until, like, my, oh god. What's the word for that? Ugh. We buried a dead body. That is true. We did. We got extra points from it. We got funeral game mechanic. There's nothing of interest here. What are a bunch of pulleys doing here? I don't seem to be, well, pulleys for lifting buckets. But yeah, it's been happening every time I eat something, which makes me, I eat something or drink something the last 2 days. It's made me be like, huh? The well was behind the stage, which means not many people could have thrown Knight's body down it during the show. This is looking worse and worse for Mr. Saint. Heartburn, maybe? Oh, maybe. That might be it. I'll have to take some heartburn pills or something. Yeah, because I wasn't sure if it was like a muscle spasm or something. Because I am having like back pain and neck pain right now. And one of the back pains, on occasion, I can feel it running from my shoulder down to my, I have some mild heartburn too, the twins. Yeah, it's been pretty rough. Actually, give me 1 second. I'm gonna actually put my ice pad in the freezer because it is not freezing my back anymore. I'll be right back. Maybe I can get some heartburn pills while I'm at it. That helps. Oh, hey there, Freya. Hello, Elio, Starry, Normal Boy, Lappy. Elio, Elbow, Lappy, aka Starry, Bunnieboy, aka Nanase Yoshi or something like that, aka Birthday Boy. I need some chewable mints so my brain stops craving the heartburn chewables. Yeah, let me chew some tum-tums real quick. Hopefully this helps. Oh! I'm a normal boy now! I'm a bunny boy! Being a bunny boy is a normal boy for me. Human boys are abnormal. Oh no, now I'm an abnormal boy. Surprise! How could you? I don't want to be abnormal. I want to be a normal bunny boy. Starry average man. Oh no, I just dropped my tum-tum. I was like trying to throw it in my mouth, acting like I'm cool, but then it bounced on my tooth. Okay, I ate like 3 tum-tums. Hopefully that helps. some root beer to flush it down. We need the model where Elio's just a salary man with bunny ears. In fact, let me make that. Are you gonna make a salary man Elio? Hello. I've come to your doorstep. Could you please buy my bone juice? This is looking worse and worse for Mr. Saint. So, what do you think all the stuff around the well was used for? Pulley is a rope and a weight. What were they being used for? I can't see any of the animals needing them for their part of the performance. Indeed. Nothing immediately strikes me as a likely purpose. We'll have to ask Mrs. Barry later. Ms. Barry. She's not married. Okay, so that's everything there. These chairs must have been for the audience. Oh, pity whoever had to put them all away. Oh, chat. Can we have an Otome discussion? I saw like this one post floating around of someone being angry about Otome games having like female protagonists. What's your guys' thoughts on that? Really? Why? You clearly never had to fold up a bunch of boring chairs before, huh? I don't know. I feel like people saying that like an Otome game protagonist shouldn't be female. It's like, come on, bros. Like there's already so many games where there aren't female protagonists. Why do you have to take that away from people? As a girl, I like playing as a girl. Yeah, like you know, I personally don't care about the gender of the protagonist of a game I'm playing. Like, if I'm self-inserting, then yeah, I want to play as a guy. But like, I'm not upset about that. Like, my thing I do with Otome games is I self-insert as the love interest. It's like a cheeseburger without cheese. You're looking for a burger. You're looking for a romance game in general. Yeah. So there's so many guys who are playing games. Yeah, it just feels weird. Like, maybe if it was someone arguing for, like being able to play as someone that's, like, non-binary or whatever, I can understand that. But, like, the Amare genre exists as well. I don't know. I feel like, why do you have to go after Otome games? Like, it's still such a niche genre. Like, why do you have to go after Otome games in specific? Like, we're not, like, the Otome fan base is not like that big. Like, it is definitely bigger than it used to be. Like, now we can actually get games every year. We don't have to rely on, you know, Hakuoki's 5 million ports every year. But like, I don't know. Like, if you want to get angry, maybe go make a game. I don't know. Like, that's kind of my thought. Elliot, these people don't know what an Amare is. That's true. That's true. Because, like, Amare, if people want to play as a guy and romance guys, there's BL. If people want to play as a guy and romance girls, there's a ton of, you know, there's a ton of Bishoujo games. The people need to learn about Amares. Yeah, like, I'm just like, I don't know why you'd come after Otome games specifically. They're still so tiny compared to, like, Bishoujo. Like, a lot of people still get a ton of Bishoujo games every year. Pat, it's Tome Apocalypse in here, Jackie. Yeah, the Amare label feels really weird to me, since its definition seems to be every romance game that is not a male protagonist pursuing one or more female love interests, which doesn't feel as useful to me as just plain listing what sort of romance you're looking for. Yeah, I want the Amare genre to be more of, like, I don't know. I see a lot of Otome games also have the Amare tag as well, which makes sense for some games. Like, for example, Our Life. I would say Our Life is a pretty good representation of Amare, because you can choose, like, your gender identity, etc., etc. You can choose whether you romance any of the characters or not. But I feel like, in general, my thoughts of what I would categorize as an Amari game, it would be a game where either you can choose, you know, your gender, or like there is no restrictions. Yeah, like all gender friendly. Yeah, that's what I thought Amari should be as like a genre. Is that it's open for whoever you want to play as. But then again, there's the question of like, should the romance interests also be all genders? Because then that's where our life flopped with the first game, because you can only romance like male identifying characters. Otherwise, it's just Otome or Galge. Yeah. What does amare mean? Because I hear that word and I can only think that means I will love in Spanish. I think that might be what the name is taken from. But I'm sure it's a Japanese word for how Elio says it. I don't actually know if I'm saying it right. I might be saying it wrong. The label always confused me because I watched basketball growing up and there's a notable player called Amare Stoudemire. The thing is, the Amari genre came from Western players than anything. Yeah, it was primarily taken from like people that wanted otome games to be more inclusive. I think that's where the Amari genre kind of span out from. Because I think some people were complaining about how like you can't, like there's not that many otome games where you can romance girls or like be a different like gender than female. And so I think that's where the Amari genre got its like first steps in as a genre. I remember Our Life was kind of the game that had me discover the tag for it. I think they were one of the first pioneers of actually using that term. Trying to imagine a romance game with all genders, all of them, every last one of them, billions of love interests, such bliss. It's when the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie and there's a pretty anime character on it. But yeah, I've been thinking of stuff. I lost my... I was writing a Yuri visual novel. I'm probably gonna take a break from that because I didn't transfer... At least I don't think I transferred the document that I was filling it with. I mean, let me just check real quick. Yeah, no. I did not transfer it. Unless it's this one. No, that's not it. But yeah, I've been thinking of working on that straight visual novel. Where... Yuri visual novel, yippee. Yeah, I was thinking if I can't work on the Yuri visual novel right now, I would start working on that hiking story I talked about on Discord about like this guy that's like joins a hiking club to get close to people, like not like pursuing romance so much, but like he is an introvert and his like family kind of pushes him to go out and join like a club or something so that he can talk to people. That was kind of the idea I had for like a straight VN, but it's not even gonna be straight. It's not just gonna be straight, but it's gonna be primarily female love interest, but you can also date the guys that are in the club too, I think. Me when I see Elio hiking. But yeah, I started drawing some designs for that. If not that, I might do an RPG Maker game after Happiness Lab is done. I don't know, like, right now where I'm at in Happiness Lab's development, I'm mostly waiting on art assets. So I have started thinking of writing something while I'm waiting on that stuff to get done. What I want is a new category name for it is something to distinguish you, the player, can choose which of these romance options the protagonist pursues, versus you, the player, watch and influence the development between the protagonist and their one specific person. All my respect to kinetic novels, however, not what I'm here for. Yeah, you want stuff where you can really impact what the protagonist does, basically. Not personally. I've told other people to do it, though.
Come on, Mr. Edgeworth. You
gotta roll up your sleeves and help out once in a while. I do like Omare as like a genre in its ideas, but I feel like, I don't know, it feels weird, like definition wise. Oh yeah, I already DM'd you about it, but Lynn expressed interest in you yapping about Happiness Lab to him. Oh really? Ooh, okay. And maybe playtest the demo if it's okay. Heck yeah! I will send that to Lynn then. Let's freaking go. Yeah, I will. You know what? I will expand the demo a little bit tonight, cause I think well, actually, I don't know if the subathon will end tonight. We might at 6. If we do end tonight, I would like to maybe expand the demo to one more ending, because I got a little bit of Xavier's sprites back, so I might get a little bit of that done and then send it to Lynn. Yes, this is where the circus show stage stood. Do you think people would be interested in a great thieving show? I'm sure the police would be very eager to attend. The great thief's secret weapon. Color me intrigued, Mazzarino. Not exactly by the book stuff though, yeah? Using great thief doodads and official investigation. Yeah, I actually probably won't finish the entire ending, but I'll put in a little bit up until a certain thing happens in that ending where I would need another sprite for it. Like, base game Our Life, I'm hesitant to call Otome since it's just Cove, different configurations of Cove and whatnot, and the different routes are more like spin-off CDs. And they're still incredibly excellent. Oh my god, this outfit is so cute. Edgeworth, you gotta pet it right now. I will go pet that big heckin' chonker. Whoa, enough of the dusters, Chief. I'm cool, okay? I can keep a secret. Anything for the truth, am I right? It's possible that vital evidence has already been destroyed. Without Kaya's reproduction of the scene, we have no hope of finding it. Hey, relax. Like I said, I'll just zip it and nod politely while you cats do your thing. Thank you. That'd be very helpful. Yeah, I consider Our Life to be an Amare as well. I see why people categorize it as a Tome because you can play as a girl and Romance Cove, but it is not just an Otome game, so I think Amare fits it more. But I can see people putting it on like English Otome games as like an example for like something if you're looking for like playing as a female romancing a male. But it's a bit more inclusive than that. Elio, big bro, check your DMs. What did you do? Oh my god, what the hell is this? You made it as a reactive? Oh my god. Who is that? Yamagi just made this abomination. I like how it's not even the same rabbit ears too. It's two completely different animal ears. It's two completely different bunny ears. The fucking short king on the suit. And then she also sent me like a reactive version of it. Like a mouth open version. Who is that? Who is this? It's your brand new model. Hey guys, model reveal time. Do you guys like my new model? For me, it's like Tokimeki Memorial and Siren and Uta are both romance games, but one of them has 10 girls and the other has the 1, so that's true. And Siren no Uta is more focused on it being a horror game than anything else. Like, I guess it has some romance, but I mean, you're not buying Siren no Uta for the romance. That is definitely not why you buy that game. Some stock photo guy, IDK. He looks like he'd be like a YouTuber or something. Love it. No notes. If all of us donate a new model to Elio, he'll eventually rival iPhone Iron Mouse. I like how you open this with, we're pretty close to finishing this case, I think, and then just don't progress. And therefore have decided you will not be doing that. Listen, I'm a yapper, okay? What was the name of our trunk happy friend again?
Isaiah the Asian elephant.
What I heard of Saya no Uta, I hope no one buys it for the romance. Yeah, I hope not either. Of course, how could I forget? Not exactly inspired though, is it? Was Miss Berry having an off day when she came up with it?
Oh my gosh, Mr. Edgeworth! Not in front of the poor elephant herself!
Look, this is my fault, only partially. Yeah, I was the one that started the topic about talking about Otome games, so... I suspect that's about all there is to find for now. Detective Gumshoe should be here soon too. Romance makes you go doki doki. Saya makes you go doki doki, therefore. Is the suspension bridge theory? Am I in love with her, or am I scared that she's gonna murder me and put me in the meat dimension again? Okay, you can power down Mr. Thief now.
Sure thing! Prepare to return to normality.
Wait, really? That's all we needed to look at? Dang, I didn't even examine everything. Sorry, sir. I came as quick as I could.
Speak of the devil, wait, why is Miss Isle growling so much?
Ah, detective. That was indeed impressively quick. You know me, sir. Never did like to keep you waiting.
Thanks for coming all the way too, Regina.
And then Miles is like, I don't mind keeping you waiting 15 minutes. Out in the rain, though. I love when Gumshoe is coming.
No problem. This seemed way more fun than rehearsal, so I ditched them for the day.
It's very much appreciated. Alright, detective. Let's get started with Missile. Yes, sir! Yeah, why is he looking like that? Hey, Missile! Over here, boy! What's the matter? Come on, boy! Come on! Can I attack him? What's wrong with him? Looks like he's scared of something, sir. Oh, the alligator. Ah! Ah! Alligator? Guess he's not a fan, sir. Well, I doubt he'll be of much help to us like this. Any other bread ideas, Mazarino? Yes, actually. Miss Berry, would you mind lending us a hand?
Oh, I'd love to. Just tell me what you need.
Oh my gosh, I just realized that model is in the rules card. Wait. It is in the rules card pose. Why'd you make me rules card? Oh my god.
Do you want me to teach Allie some tricks?
I don't doubt she could do it, but nothing quite like that. I'd simply like an account of what the yard looked like during the show.
I like where this is going. Keep thinking of using Little Thief again, am I right?
Not the rules card pose. I'm gonna get so many levels. Dot hacketh thine ass. I don't know that pose. It's just rules card. If you'd be so kind. Beholdeth the most bunniest cue of puns.
Okay, I plugged in all the data, firing up the simulation.
I only know the lesbian pose, aka the Frieza pose from Dragon Ball. Oh, that reminds me. I forgot to bring this up on stream before, but did you guys know that apparently some bot scraping Twitter apparently made an account with my like name, like Elio Lappy, with like the emojis, and I think like the @ was like Elio Lappy, but like it was completely undecipherable what its description was. Like, hold on, let me see if I can find it again. Cause Crystal told me that she found like an imposter, and I was like, what? And then I looked it up. Oh, maybe it's gone. Huh, I guess the bot got killed. Damn. But anyway, I think I sent Dwarf a picture of it. Cause I was like, what is this? Hold on. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it. It's not that. I can't find the post. It had to have been recently, cause it was around when I made my my video, the beach one. Oh, is it around here? No. Pretty sure I can find it if I just go through our DMs a bit more, but we yap too much in DMs. I'll find it later. I'll find it later and then I'll share it with you guys. But yeah, they had like that one meme of fucking Kakarot in a library as the banner, and some guy as the profile picture, and the description for it was completely indecipherable. Like, I didn't know what this description was supposed to mean. It was like, when you out of the, or something like that. Yeah, if you Google Frieza lesbian pose, you see a bunch of lesbians do that pose, and also Frieza, which is pretty funny because with a friend I always scream lesbian install when I use golden in the fighting game. Let me look that up. Frieza lesbian pose. Oh, I see. Yeah. It is just a bunch of lesbians making the pose. It's the same pose. It does look like the lesbian pose, yeah. Reel's card is also lesbian. It's the same pose. It is! Why is it called an oven when you oven the cold food of out hot eat the food? Oh god. Whenever I play Dot Hack G, I'm gonna make so many fucking jokes about Ovan. Why is it called Ace Attorney when Phoenix is clearly horny for Edgeworth? For real! And thus, Salaryman Elio is also an honorary lesbian too. Damn, I'm a lesbian? Let's fucking go.
Here you go. This is what the yard was like during the show.
The time at which the body was reported to have been thrown down the well. Asexual yearning. That is true. Asexuals do yearn.
Oh wow, this is so amazing. It's like magic. No magic here, just sweet, sweet data. Which is why...
The area behind the stage is missing.
Yeah, Regina said she wasn't involved in getting the stage set up, so we don't have any data on what it was like back there.
No data, no simulation, huh? Brutal.
I'm so sorry, you guys. It's all because I let Simeon do everything by himself.
Regina, is that a fucking guillotine? Wait, where? Oh no, no, no. It's all my frilly associate's fault. Objection, Fender.
Anyway, we got a fresh simulation now. We still have the other data too. I can switch back whenever you want to the recreation of them taking down the stage.
So we can examine the scene both during and after the show. And switch between the two at will. I can switch between recreations by pressing T to talk with K. Now then, let's continue our investigation, shall we? Okay, yeah, I thought I didn't examine everything from before. I guess that's why. Now let's switch back to this.
Here you go. This is how things looks like when they were taking down the stage.
Asexual can also include someone that doesn't experience attraction, still has a sex drive. It's too vague an umbrella. Yeah. It's as bad as it looks, sir. Poor little guy is scared out of his skin. I'd hope to have him track that scent again, but that clearly isn't in the cards now. A wicker basket, or rather a cart given the wheels.
Hey, wouldn't it be fun to hop in and race it down a hill? Oh, you know what else would be fun? Racing down a hill on office chairs.
Where did any of that come from? Oh, blah, 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 blah. Okay. He's got nothing else to say. This pond is home to Warden the Guard's beloved alligator.
And look, those bones must be from her latest meal.
I somewhat doubt an alligator could pick a carcass clean like that.
You think? I got the feeling she was rather ladylike in her own way, actually.
Yeah, I'm assuming it jumped on the high voltage thing that's right there. If you say so.
Well, I do. I kind of have a sixth sense for these things.
An interesting talent, though not one I'm particularly envious of.
Now that's one impressive fence. I'm sure I could climb on it if I...
Please don't. It's electrified.
I wonder what's on the other side.
The warden's office, I believe.
I guess she likes to keep a close eye on her pets.
This facility would probably function better as a zoo than a prison. Okay, is that everything?
The door appears to be locked. Want me to open it? Can't guarantee anything, but I'll certainly give it a try.
No, if we deem it necessary, we will simply ask for the key.
Spoil sport! It could have been my chance to shine!
You're free to shine somewhere else, but you'll not make an audience out of me. Okay, I guess that is everything here. Alright. Don't say a word, sir. I know just what you're looking for. It's written all over your face. Is it? Missile may be temporarily out of action. My fishing rod is good to go whenever you need it. Oh, maybe we can use that with the alligator. Oh, and if you want to give the metal detector a shot, I have that too. I've never seen him so excited. I'll be sure to let you know if I need either of them, Detective. It would appear that we're missing some data for this point in time.
Yep, that's about the size of it. You gotta go steal us some data.
I don't steal data, Kay. I use logic and deduction to get what I need.
Well, I'm more of an act first, think later gal.
Yeah, we noticed. Please don't add to my workload with your recklessness. I'd hate to have to order your arrest.
So, do you come to visit the prison often, Regina?
Aw man, I missed the pan up. Some of them the frame I thought guillotine, but there's no blade there unless incredibly sharp circle.
Yeah, you get your head cut off by the little belly thing.
I think that was a bell at least. The bell that kills ya.
I sure do. I have so many little friends here. It's wonderful. And they're all such sweeties. The old faces and the new. I made a new friend only yesterday. Hallie is just the cutest.
Cute. A full-grown alligator lurking in the depths of the pond.
Are you sure about that? Can't help worrying you could just walk up and then chomp, you know? Oh, don't be silly. She'd never do anything like that. Especially since she's not doing great. I heard she hasn't been herself since just...
Maybe she swallowed something.
I'm so worried about her. You guys are worried too, right? Right? Yeah, totally. Super worried. Right, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, super. Don't rope me into this. The chairs are lined up neatly for the show. Though we know there were a few empty seats during the performance.
Huh, something about this space. The way the seats are arranged. Reminds me of a karaoke contest I entered as a kid.
You entered a karaoke contest?
I sure did, and I came in second.
Even in the depths of night.
When no other bird dares to take flight. When alone shines, soars to shine the light of righteousness on the world's blight.
Tell me you didn't actually sing that.
I sure did.
She did well to take second place, or perhaps stole is more apt. Or is it more that she failed to steal first place? I'm overthinking this. That reminds me of my fucking... I'll never forget that Radio Disney owes me a karaoke machine. I never did get my Hannah Montana karaoke machine. I gave them my address and everything, and it just never showed up.
A story of forbidden love between a tiger and an elephant. Wish I could have seen it. Wish I could have seen Simeon up there on that stage too. Oh, he was wonderful. The way he flew off that stage.
Ah, yes, that scene.
And this victory is depicted in a very unique manner. Whereby the villain is sent flying from the stage. Having been ejected from the stage in this manner, the villain no longer appears in the performance.
You're saying that the crime took place during that time? Roughly how long would you say Mr. Saint was off stage for, Miss Berry?
Let's see. I guess it was around 15 minutes.
Dang, he must be really dedicated to killing a guy if he made it in like a 15-minute time frame. Just as Judge Gavelle said. Isn't it pretty airy health and safety-wise having an elephant fling a guy off the stage?
Not at all. Isaiah is very gentle.
I'm not sure it changes much if she flings him gently or roughly. It does a lot.
Too gentle, in fact. When we first rehearsed it, she barely nudged him. But by the end, he was flying off that stage. Not because of Isaiah, though.
Y'all remember when Speed Racer used a gun to win a race?
Huh? I've never watched Speed Racer. Simeon had figured out some kind of trick, apparently. Isn't that amazing?
Did it like 5 times in? Yeah, I've never watched Speed Racer. A trick? Do you have any idea what kind of trick?
Oh, me? Oh, no, it was Simeon's big thing. I wouldn't know where to start.
I like Speed Racer, but only out of context. Wait, what? This didn't have stuff in it before. The basket was empty in the other recreation.
Oh, yeah! It was definitely empty in the photo I took, too. Oops, sorry. I made a mistake when I was filling you in earlier.
Oh?
That basket's for holding Isaiah's food, but... on the morning of the show, all the apples that were in it had vanished. Poof. I totally forgot to mention it. Sorry.
Are you lying, or...? Disappearing apples. make a note of this. I don't know if she wants to cover for Simeon or not. It's the pen that held Isaiah, the Asian elephant. Now empty, as the lady herself is on stage.
I wonder how they got her in here in the first place.
What do you mean?
Well, the entrance to the yard is people-sized. And there's like a gazillion megawatts pumping through that fence. Kind of risky, no? They probably just disabled it and opened it for her.
What if one turned off the electricity? Oh, Billy. Give me 1 second. Alright, Gripper's out. Let me just move myself over here. As a couple of funny clips, like a girl calling the MC saying if you don't let him win, they will kill his family. He basically answers, damn, what a shame. He should have ran better. Holy crap. Damn, he really just said skill issue. What the fuck?
Yeah, but then all the prisoners would escape.
Through an entrance blocked by an elephant? I think not.
This is a real puzzler, alright. I need to give it some more thought.
She seems to be enjoying the challenge. I'll leave her to it. I don't think this has changed. He's all about winning races like a true pro, but he shoots like 5 people. Sounds like he's cheating. This pond is home to Warden Lagarde's beloved alligator.
And look! Her spawns must be from her I think this is the same.
Yeah, same dialogue. Okay, they're just gonna say the same thing. Is there like a skip text button? Oh, that's a log. I think we can start putting our pieces together. I don't think there's anything else to really examine. Okay. Let's see, items around the well. Is that why I'm supposed to connect? They're being used as enrichment for Sadako. Am I supposed to connect that she just ate it? I don't think that's it, but... Oh, I guess that was it. The apples in the basket were likely eaten by Isaiah.
Really?
That's strange. Dang. She ate that whole thing?
I made sure to put the cart where her trunk couldn't reach them.
Huh. Someone else fed them to her or something? Are you sure about that?
Oh yes. It was still full of apples the night before the show.
Then we must consider the possibility that the cart was moved to somewhere within Isaiah's reach. Well, it did seem to be different, in like a different position earlier. A large basket full of apples couldn't have been moved by the wind, which likely means somebody moved it for a reason. Huh. So before the show had even started, the cart had been moved and its apples eaten. Yes, that seems to be the most probable timeline. Let's update the recreation, Kay.
Will do! I'll add that into the simulation of the performance then.
Updating based on
Regina told us now. There! All done.
Little wonder it smelled of animals. It was being used for the elephant.
Told Isaiah's apples, right? Yep. He was full of them the day before the show.
So, they vanished overnight.
Ooh, did you figure something out, Mr. Edgeworth?
Quite possibly. Nothing changed with them. You about to do anything with him? Wait, how do I use the metal detector? I just go in my evidence and click to use it? Wait, I don't even see it in my inventory. Okay.
Oh, what is this barn? Urethra! I don't know what to do, Mr. Edgeworth.
I'd rather be updating autopsy reports right about now. Okay, let's see. Right, wait, what? Am I not tabbed in? No, 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 no. Go back. Oh, maybe we can do metal detector and items around the well? Oh, nope. Okay. It's not quite right. I feel like we need to be connecting some stuff here. Gotta do something with the apple thing, I think. But Oh! Oh, thank you for resubbing, Lauren! I'm now 58 months old. I can now start going to kindergarten soon. Thank you so much, Lauren. That makes me feel old. Don't like that. Been streaming too long. I need to retire. Alright, let me update my thing here. Thinking maybe Edgeworth's superpower, but he's not doing his best about it right now. Let me add a couple more minutes. 5, oh wait, 5, 48, 53. There we go. Huh, Eller's gonna graduate, and 2 weeks later, Sunny Rabbit Man will start his career. I have thought of doing that before. Are these connected to the show? To like send them flying, maybe? Streaming is a young man's game, my dear Benoit. A rat race of balancing the thin line of trying to go viral while also not breaking laws and pushing back international race relations for 20 years. And I'm doing neither of those things. Well, no, I'm doing the second part. I'm not breaking laws. Well, I am breaking laws, but I'm not pushing back international race relations by 20 years. I'm at least not doing that. The trick Mr. Saint performed for his big scene can have something to do with all the items we found by the well. Okay, I'd like to have another look at the equipment around the well from yesterday. Break the laws, break the laws. We had Mr. Thief bring up the recreation from when they were tearing down the stage.
You got it.
I'm doing the second part. I was about to say, I really hope you aren't. Taking another look at those items. Could they not have been used for this trick of Mr. Saint's? I feel like everyone breaks the law a little bit, right?
Sounds plausible enough. Hey, I can maybe add it to the simulation.
Good idea. Please go and ask Mr. Saint for the details.
Roger that. I'll be right back. I'm back, and he told me exactly how he did it.
Excellent. Well, how does it work?
He said he used the pulley at the top of the well to suspend a heavy weight from the top and lowered that down into the well. The other end of the rope went through 2 more pulleys and was tied around his body.
I've never broken the law in my entire life for any NSA agents keeping track of this.
Yeah, totally, definitely. I haven't either.
The most commonly broken law is jaywalking, because if there's nobody around, it's a victimless crime. True. Like, who cares if you jaywalk? Unless, like, it causes issues, then that's a problem. But if you're just jaywalking because it's easier for you and there's no cars or anything around you, like, who cares? I see. So I used the downward pull of the weight to help him launch himself into the air. How did he make sure the weight only dropped when he wanted it to? And I'm sure many people in the world have looked up, watch this TV show online free.
He used the stake to stop it, that's how.
Miss Berry didn't seem to know anything about the trick, or the contraption he built for it. In which case, I suppose it must have been Mr. Saint himself who pulled out the stake.
That's right. To do that, he used a second length of rope.
Why is this so complicated?
He tied it to the stake, and then, when he gave it a sharp tug...
IDK, there's some fuckers in my city that just walk into traffic like it's nothing and get in the way of traffic. Well, I'm just saying, if there's no one around and you jaywalk, it's not that big of an issue. Like, it is if there are people around you and you're causing a disturbance like that. But yeah, if there's no one around, I don't see the issue. The stake was released and the weight dropped down the well. Wonder if these jugglers still ambush people on the highway. Do jugglers ambush people in Australia?
It's a great trick. I had to steal it.
With just people walking around in Australia in clown suits, trying to, like, Grand Theft Auto you?
This one has to go in the Great Thieves repertoire.
They walk in traffic to cause problems. Unfortunately, I simply considered them to have made their peace with God, and act accordingly. It may not be quite that easy. There's kinds of circus tricks these kinds of circus tricks can require years of practice to master. Simply stealing the idea won't be enough. It's something I've seen? No?
Alright, practice it is then.
Well, before you run away to do so, would you mind updating the simulation? Oh, what is this, Barney? The NSA agent listening to you confess intent to commit 37 war crimes, but you end with in Minecraft. Damn, he got me.
Alright! Then we can see how it all worked for ourselves. Okay, I'm switching back to the recreation of the performance. And now to add in the data. Little Thief should be able to reproduce the trick now.
Like, you know those window washer guys who do it without permission? Them, but jugglers. Wait, am I thinking of like a different juggler? Sadly plain clothes? I'm thinking of people that just come up to your car and start throwing stuff in their hands. Like juggling them. Am I thinking of a different juggler? So, this is how Mr. Saint performed his trick. Plainclothes jugglers is not a phrase I expected to hear today. Yeah, no, you're right. Then why aren't they in clown? Why aren't they in clown shoes? Why aren't they in uniform? What? They're just juggling balls out of the middle of the street? So, this is how Mr. Saint performed his trick. Blah, 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 blah.
The Simeon's full of surprises, huh? I mean, dropping a weight down a well to help him fly off the stage like that? That's genius.
Indeed. I imagine he would have needed quite a lot of weight. More than him, at the very least. Yes? Why? Huh? It would have taken some serious pull to lift him into the air like that. Like, they walk into traffic to juggle and stop people from moving?
Yeah, and probably a ton of practice.
To what end? They just really want to show people how good they can handle their balls, I guess. No, like, at traffic stops, they walk out in front and expect people to pay for their juggle performance. Huh? Like, okay, by traffic stops, do you mean, like, when people stop traffic to let people, like, pass from a sidewalk to the other end of the street? And they just stand there in the middle and start juggling? Mr. Saint used the well to construct a contraption that would send him flying from the stage. It made clever use of 2 ropes. Oh, like at a red light. Oh, on like the corner? A pulley and a rope. I suppose the two do tend to go together, and they just don't let them walk forward from there? Or do they block people from being able to walk across the street? Because they're performing on the corner?
They sure do. Like a great thief and a treasure. Can't have one without the other.
Sorry, but the proper pairing in this case is a great thief and a set of handcuffs. No, they don't block. Oh, okay. Do they like put a hat on the corner and be like, hey, can you pay for our performance? I don't know where block came from. This is the rope that was hanging down the well.
There's no pinata at the end of it, and definitely no bucket.
Do try to be serious, Kay.
Oh, come on, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm just trying to lighten the mood.
No, they come to your cars and ask for money till traffic resumes for juggling. What? Actually, she may be onto something. Might want to consider what could have really been attached to the end of the rope. Yeah, I was thinking they were like blocking traffic or something by performing. The rogue jugglers. They're not even in a clown suit. It's not even funny. It's on heavy weight. makes you think how much this must have all been weighing on Simeon.
It does? I'm not sure I quite see it myself.
Oh? Too bad we don't have the real thing here. Otherwise, it'd hang it around your neck like a big old albatross. Then we'll see how you like it.
Damn! Okay, Kay. You'd face some stiff resistance if you tried, I can promise you that. This tarp. It's just like the one we saw in the workshop. Oh, what is this, barn? Learning about the plainclothes juggler epidemic in Australia on a random Saturday evening in July? I don't need sleep. I need answers. Man, Australia sounds like a trip. But then again, I'm sure you could say the same thing about certain places here in California having weirdos like that.
This tarp, it's just like the one we saw in the workshop.
Imagine if they did block traffic though. Clowns juggling. That would be so funny! Yes, but why is it here? They have to be in uniform, though. If they want to block traffic and juggle, they have to be in their fucking big-ass clown shoe uniform. Aren't you glad I'm here? I gotta get you out. Yes, but why is it here?
But why is it here?
I mean, of course Australia sounds like a trip. That's the only way you'd get there, but no, true.
Are you okay, Mr. Edgeworth? You've gone kinda blank.
And I intend to stay blank until you stop stealing my thoughts. Okay, I think that's everything here. You don't gotta fear spiders or snakes in the city. Just jugglers. Just those goddamn clowns. They're gonna get ya. Okay, looks like that's everything. Why can't I skip this part? They like forget that you trigger those flags or something when you examine that. Okay, anyway.
Let's see.
Metal detector. Pulling force. Oh, pulling force and 30-pound weight, maybe? Snakes in the City. Beloved cinematic masterpiece. Hey, Benoit, get those grippers out of here. Okay, I'll come back down. I mean, busking in the city center can get real interesting. It's kind of cool. People aren't jumping in traffic there, as far as I know. Yeah, I've never really been to, like, any parts of cities where they busk. I've always been curious about that.
Wait, doesn't this seem odd to you?
No. I haven't noticed, Detective. There's something strange about the weight we have. How heavy it is? The one weight on its own wouldn't be heavy enough. A single 30-pound weight couldn't have lifted Mr. Saint off the ground. Oh yeah! In which case, would there perchance be some weights missing? Sounds like a job for my 7 secret weapons, sir! Should needs to use them arrive, I suppose I should speak with him then. Alright. Let's do it then. I want to use it though. I want to use it. There's like street artists and musicians and stuff. It's been a long time. I hope COVID didn't kill all that. Oh yeah. We do that with the metal detector? Are weights considered metal? I think they are, right? Detective, I have need of one of your secret weapons. Roger that! The metal detector, if you would be so kind. Aw, jeez. Never gonna get to use my fishing rod.
Don't you worry, Gumshoe. I'm sure at the very end, using that fishing rod will be what'll save us. So before we get started, let me run you through how my metal detector works, sir. Happens somewhat frequently over here, but more often than not, it's people yelling on the corner for money and getting supremely pissed if you don't give it to them, regardless if you have any or not. Chekhov's fishing rod. Is there a fish on it, or is there not? Simple enough. It uses this sound and this gauge to tell you how close you are to something made of metal. That shit Final Fantasy VII Gacha has a yellow watermelon toneberry, like a summer-themed one with a stick and a sparkler. Oh, that's cute! The closer you get, the more strongly it'll react. It starts going wild like this. Just give me the order to examine the spot where I'm standing. Say, what do we got here? Oh, the fence. Anyway, that's how it all works. You tell me where you want me to look, sir, and I'll get right on it. Oh, you sent it? Let me see. Oh my god! He's just a watermelon. That's cute. Oh, he's like inside of the watermelon. Oh. He's got like the little blindfold on. Because he's gonna smash open the watermelon. Alright, let's see. Oh, something here. I got something. There's something here, sir. Oh! It's a gold coin, sir. What a find. It'll go down in history. I don't imagine a gold coin would stay hidden long in a prison yard. Oh, you found it. Never would have guessed it was hiding there this whole time. That's one of the coins from the big coin hunt we hold once every 2 weeks. Oh, hi there, Waffle. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? 2 slow. Yeah, you were slow by a bit, Leonix. Hey, that sounds kind of interesting. Must be fun for the whole family. Sure is. Prisoners have to hunt for the coins the warden buried around the yard. It's so cute. The toneberries are adorable. It's a shame that they would murder me if I got close to them. If they find 3 silver coins or 1 gold coin, they can swap them for a jelly donut. Ooh! There's the show, now a treasure hunt. Is this a prison or a playground? I mean, they do give the mass murderer a room filled with all of the things that he could ever want in it, so... Alright, let's get back to it. Something. There's something here, sir. I don't see anything metallic. What did the detector pick up? Guess it must have just picked up some iron sand. Iron sand, as in sand you can pick up with a magnet. That's the stuff. You can find it at the beach sometimes. You should do the scholar quests in 14. They're toneberry focused. Ooh, okay. I think I unlocked Scholar. Was that... Wait, no. That's an evolution of a class, is it? Or was it one of the Heavensward classes? I forget. No. Heavensward was Astrologian, Mechanic, and Wait, no, not... Was Dancer Heavensward? Arcanist. Ah, okay. It's evolution of Arcanist. I got just the thing we need right here. Introducing secret weapon number 6 or 7. Are you making this up as you go along? A seemingly ordinary magnet that I found at the hardware store. What's this? bring it close to the ground and ta-da! It's picking up the iron. Woo! Come on, little guys, come to Papa. Heavensward is Astrologian, Dark Knight, and Machinus. Oh, okay. Must be nice to be so easily entertained. I guess I just assumed Dancer was Heavensward because I unlocked it while I was playing Heavensward. Regardless, the investigation must continue. Alright, let's get back to it. Just the wall, or unless we're closer. There's something metallic nearby. I think it's just the fence. Oh, Dancer's Shadowbringers actually. Oh, really? Something over here. Let's take a little look-see. Huh? Found these little guys in the grass. Wait, did you guys seriously not see that? They're like bright red. They're the same as the weight we found by the well. It must be from Mr. Saint's trick. They sold Shadowbringers here at Domino's. You could order pizza and they would also give you Shadowbringers. One of the train stations has a big Shadowbringers mural. I wish when like food places would do that. Like I remember, what was it? Sims was in Domino's Pizza as well. Like you just order food and they just give you the Sims. God, I miss those days. Now it's just you get like a skin or like a box in a gacha game. They're the same as the weight we found by the well. They must be from Mr. Saint's trick. Would someone hide these here on purpose? I count 4 altogether, sir.
It'd be more than heavy enough to send him flying.
So, somebody had several of the same weights as the one by the well. But why? And why over there? Yes, nice work, me!
Alligator!
The thing nearby nearly gave me a heart attack. Huh? Oh, it's in her mouth. You get a quarter of teeth. Yeah, I remember I did go to, God, what was that place called? Oh, hold on. I'll be right back. False alarm, as usual. What's the matter, detective? It's a metal detector, sir. It's reacting to the alligator. Also, I just realized I forgot to ask. Chat. Well, I guess I'll wait a bit.
What? How?
You're sure it's not responding to the weights we just found? No, sir. I'm sure this is something different. I'm sure it's coming from the alligator. when she's gone.
We scared that big snapper good. I don't think that's it, Kay.
I was gonna ask about the audio, but there's no music playing right now, so.
Huh? Then, what is it?
Okay, here we go. Chat, can you hear the game alright? I forgot to ask, since you guys said that lethal was pretty low. Can you hear it alright? Audio is fine?
Okay. Ellie hasn't been herself lately.
That's the name. Allie, the warden's favorite pet.
She wouldn't even look at the food Warden Lagarde brought her yesterday. She was acting as if, I don't know, as if maybe she'd eaten something that didn't agree with her. Yeah, it doesn't seem bad? Okay, good.
Maybe the metal detector was responding to whatever she ate, sir.
Oh no, what if she ate one of the weights?
I highly doubt that even an alligator could swallow a 30-pound lump of iron. You never know, Edgeworth. That dog did swallow, what was it, a pig? So what did the metal detector actually pick up? Oh, are we still missing? Are we still missing one of these? Hold on. Yeah, we might still be missing. Huh, maybe not. I thought they said that they were missing one of them still. I might be misremembering. And why would someone hide those weights? Perhaps I missed something when I looked at the equipment by the well. Okay, could you recreate the scene again?
Coming right up!
Alright, let's see. Mr. Edgeworth, I think I cracked the case, sir. What if the killer was an invisible man? Go on. Well, the weapon came out of nowhere, and nobody knows how the body was moved. None of that makes sense until you put an invisible man in the picture. Detective, don't tell me you think invisible people really exist. Who knows, sir? It'd be fun to see one, though, huh? What a winning idea. Perhaps we should make your assignment to Mr. Winner permanent from tomorrow. You gotta be kidding me! That kid probably still believes in Santa Claus! Bro. People in glass houses. Okay, so Santa Claus definitely doesn't exist, but invisible people? Totally. Little wonder it smelled of ant oil. No, this is the same dialogue. Did it show anything different? I feel like we've examined everything. Hey, have you seen an invisible person? I don't think so. That's true, I haven't. I deduce something here? It's a devil's proof. I don't need to explain. I don't know. Like, the lock is a bit suspicious, but I don't know if that's what I'm supposed to be doing here. Oh, no. Yep. Maybe I need to connect something? back. No, I don't have anything there. So it has to be something from these. Did we get this? No, we don't have that in our evidence. Huh? Nope, that's not it. Huh? Oh, wait. If it's not this, it's gotta be one of these, or this. Can I look at the plan again? This, yeah. Wait. Is that using the same rope? It looks like it would be like 2 of them, right? So would it be the rope we found earlier? Eureka! This piece of oh no! I'm wrong. Huh. Man, I thought I was onto something there. Oh God. Yeah, 2 lengths of rope. What? I feel like that's gonna come up at some point, but I guess not right now. Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe that? Wait, no. We can only do it on this. Yeah, a bunch of pulleys. This? Ah! I feel so dumb right now. Like, the only thing I could really think was the rope, but I guess that's wrong? Wait, oh, hold on. Did I'm gonna try something else with the rope. Also, thank you for the hydrate, Kay. I think I used that one rope earlier. So I'm gonna try and see if maybe using the trick, being like, hey, there's 2 ropes here. Maybe that's it?
Eureka!
Think about the two recreations. The one during the performance and the one we're looking at right now. There's a major difference between the two. Namely, that one of the ropes is missing.
Oh yeah!
Mr. Saint's trick wouldn't work with only the items we see before us. I guess that makes sense because that was the literal picture I was looking at, being like, oh, there's two ropes. I thought I needed to submit the actual rope. Mr. Saint's trick wouldn't work with only the items we see before us.
So what happened?
Where did the missing rope go? I think one of the pieces of evidence we've collected might tell us exactly that. Yeah!
Really?
It is this
Take
rope.
that!
This rope was found beside Knight's body.
Wait, you mean...
Yes, it must have been the other rope used in Mr. Saint's trick.
So you're saying...
Yes, that this rope did indeed have a weight attached to it. But it wasn't any of the iron weights we found. Those were hidden in the bushes and replaced with something else.
What was it, Mr. Edgeworth? Come on, I'm dying here!
Think about what the rope we found in the workshop was related to. His dead body? Do that and you'll soon figure out the answer. Wait. The weight dropped down the well in place of the iron... Huh? Wait. Did they use the body as a weight?
Take that!
It can only have been Knight's body that was dropped down the well.
What? Mr. Knight's body was the weight?
Yes. Somebody first swapped out the weights used for Mr. Saint's trick. Then, Mr. Saint used the contraption to make his exit from the stage. When he let the rope around his body loose, oh damn, he literally dropped his friend's dead body. Ugh. Both the rope and Knight's body fell to the bottom of the well. That rope was never used to restrain Knight. It was used to suspend his body halfway down the well. From this, we can easily see why most of the weights were hidden.
So that no one would realize that they'd been replaced with the body!
Wait, but wouldn't it make more sense to try and put it near the scene? To make it think like they did use the weight? Precisely. We can then further deduce that they were hidden by the killer. Whoa there, gang. Wasn't poor old Bronco stabbed in the neck? Wouldn't there be blood everywhere, included down the well? Oh, the killer thought of that, which is why he used this. What did the killer use to stop Knight's blood from going everywhere? The tarp?
Take that!
This tarp was found with the body. I think it's likely that Knight's corpse was wrapped in it. Oh, another piece of the puzzle falls into place. It's all coming together now. Love it.
But all we're doing is proving that the body did go down the well. Which means we're helping to prove that Simeon was the killer.
No, not quite.
But what about what Judge Cavell said yesterday?
But if Mr. Saint truly is the killer, why would he need to go to such lengths to commit his crime?
That's true.
Knight's body fell down the well when Mr. Saint used his contraption during the show. Therefore, it reveals nothing about where the real killer actually was or what they were doing at the time. It only designed to throw suspicion onto those who were not at the show.
Yeah, I guess we did suspect Mr. Connies right away, huh?
That was the killer's goal, to make us think that the crime took place during the show. In other words, they used the well contraption to construct an alibi. Aha! Miss Berry, when exactly did Mr. Saint put his contraption together?
It would have been the day before the show. The night before, actually. Yes, we started getting ready for the show at around 9 p.m. And I think we finished at around midnight?
In which case, the killer must have switched the weights out for the body after that point. Mr. Singh's trick data updated. Okay, so the weights are replaced with the victim's body. Did Connie's know about this contraption? Hey Bun, are you familiar with Mahjong? Mahjong? I'm not sure I'm familiar with that. I know Mahjong. Is that what you're talking about? I've never really been good at Mahjong, but I know about it. Even if he did, he wouldn't have been able to do much with it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm familiar with Mahjong, but I've never really played it. I highly doubt that he taught his dog to suspend bodies halfway down wells. Which means Connie's isn't the killer. Oh, you pulled out the equivalent of a royal flush today. Ooh. You do like Mahjong competitions IRL or something, SkyreCon? Ooh. Nice. Congratulations. So you had like I think they do like the like rows of tiles in that game, right? And then you like flip it. I don't know if that's accurate, but I remember reading Mahjong matches in Higurashi. Okay, so we're done with that. Do you have anything else here? Oh, you played with your family. I'm not sure if body use as a weight and basket of apples really go together. I mean, it's all we really have at this point. I don't know what else to really examine. Okay. The basket was moved to the night. Oh, that's why the apples are out, because they were moving his body and that. Is that why it smells? Because there was a corpse in it? The basket was moved the night before the circus performance. But then again, wouldn't they add that it smelled sweet? Would he smell sweet because of the apples? But I thought that was because of the cake. The basket was moved the night before the circus performance. And we've deduced that the weights were switched out of the body at around the same time.
Hard to chalk that up to coincidence, huh?
Safe to say my luck is now in the dumpster. Uh-oh. Did you do your wild pee-pee rolls yet, SkyreCon? Then the next question we should be asking is, why was the cart moved? I think you can hazard a guess. The cart would have been blocking the door. Which can only mean
that somebody needed to open it!
Oh, you have. Okay, cool. I guess you don't have to worry about your wild pee-pee rolls being messed with because of that.
Now, let's see what's... Oh, great. It's locked.
You got all three? Nice, nice. I had to do like 240 rolls to get all of them.
Let me ask a guard for help. Hey, Mr. Guard!
Yes, miss. What can I do for you? That was fast. Guard, where is the key for this door? Oh, the warden keeps hold of that. I'll go ask her for it. Warden the guard is the only one with a key. Meaning, if somebody did open the door, they would have had to get it from her somehow.
I don't think Simeon would have been able to get that from her, so that can probably help
Deny him being behind it, right?
Thanks for the help.
Look at all these breakers. I must control the electricity for the whole prison.
So we're thinking somebody got in here the night before the show, right? But why? What were they trying to do?
Well, I doubt they came here by mistake thinking it was a break room. I must must have come to tamper with the switches.
Did I turn off the power to something?
Come to think of it, isn't there something that lost power? It might have lost power had a breaker been flipped. The fence? Wait. Oh! The bracelet?
Take that!
Ah, yes. If this lost power, there would have been serious trouble. Oh, am I wrong?
How would that work exactly?
Don't let your preconceptions hold you back, Kay. You need to think outside of the box. Okay, that's wrong. Why would it be the bracelet? The security camera footage, maybe? It was literally already broken. True. The security camera? Yeah, okay, yeah, because it was off for 3 hours. So there was a 3-hour gap.
Take that!
There was a 3-hour gap in the security camera footage.
Oh yeah, there was!
The gate, I was thinking the gate too, but the gate isn't an evidence. That's footage. I'm right, Dwarf. The music stopped, therefore I am correct.
So somebody flipped the breaker it was connected to.
It seemed very likely.
Do you think it was the killer?
It's true that shutting off the cameras would have made things easier for them.
It would!
Which means the killer would have to be someone who had access to the breakers. It seems only one person has the key. It couldn't be, could it?
Wait, was it Lagarde? Alright, little thief. Your work here is done.
Huh.
First on the scene, the early bird wins the worm. My little meow meow.
Good morning, Mr. Winner.
You? How'd you get here before me?
Good morning, Mr. Edgeworth. I see you've made an early start. And I see you've made a late one, Judge Gavel. This is not my only case. I am a very busy woman. Not all of us can enjoy the freedom of a prosecutor relieved of his only current responsibility. Damn! Oh, I do apologize. I meant, of course, an associate attorney. Yeah, she's evil. She's so evil.
Associate. We're like asinine.
We'll see about that. Eustace, let us begin the investigation of the yard.
Okay, I'll go get some officers to help.
Hold it!
That won't be necessary.
Why not?
We've already finished investigating the yard and won quite the prize in the process.
Won? But I'm supposed to be the winner.
Your Honor, I'd like to revisit your theory from yesterday in order to thoroughly disprove it. I would caution you to choose your words carefully, Mr. Edgeworth. As I am sure you remember, your badge is in my hands. How could I forget? You told me several dozen times already. Perhaps you'd care to try a different threat.
Overruled!
You have been warned repeatedly, yes. And each time my words seem to have fallen on deaf ears. Allow me to make this crystal clear. The committee cannot and will not tolerate insubordination.
Objection!
The fate of my badge and the whims of the committee are of no concern to me now. The only thing that concerns me is proving Simeon Saint's innocence.
Interesting. And spoken like a true defense attorney. In that case, I shall be equally uncompromising. In the name of the goddess of justice, I will strike down your case without mercy. And when I am done, your career as a prosecutor will be over as well. I hope you do not come to regret this. Judge Gabel's theory. My theory remains the same as when I related it to you yesterday. Mr. Carcerado did not see Mr. Knight's body when he passed through the tunnel. As such, the body could only have been dropped down the well during the show. We both know the only one who could have dropped the body down there during the show is Mr. Saint. That's still your assertion? And you can prove it, of course.
Of course she can! Who do you think you're up against?
What Eustace means to say is that we received the final autopsy report just ahead of our arrival. Oh? She really is a very busy woman. Busy looking after baby Winner. The victim appears to have died the night before the body was discovered. In other words, the night before the show. The cause of death is as stated. It seems the wound is 4 inches deep. Alright. Instant death from a stab wound to neck. Simeon Saint was off stage for a period of 15 minutes. That was plenty of time for him to throw the victim's body down the well. Jessica Bell hasn't investigated the yard yet, which means I fear there may be something of a flaw with your theory, Your Honor. You seem very confident in that. But do you have any evidence to prove it? Yes, I think I just might. Oh? Okay.
Hold it!
That theory being that Mr. Saint was the killer, you're certainly clinging to it rather stubbornly. And you are certainly clinging rather stubbornly to the idea that Mr. Saint wasn't the killer. Do you have any conclusive evidence that he wasn't? Any idea who the real killer might be? I'd like to see what evidence you yourself might have first. I am the emissary of the goddess of justice. My words are her words. But her words are wasted on you, I see. You would challenge me if I said the sky was blue.
Yeah, what does make the sky blue anyway?
If you truly mean to refute the word of the divine, then come, show me your evidence.
Hold it!
Isn't it possible that Mr. Carcerado simply failed to notice the body? Assistant to the Associate Attorney, you've been through the secret passage, have you not?
Whoa! How'd you know?
I noticed mud on you yesterday. On that charming key in your hair, to be precise.
That's incredible. You could be a great thief with eyes like that.
Answer me truthfully in the name of the goddess.
You're asking a thief to answer truthfully?
Good luck. Would you or would you not have noticed a body had one been present?
As a colorblind person, the sky is not blue.
True. The sky's not always blue.
Well, you know, I guess I would've.
There you have it. Mr. Carcerado did not see a body, which means that there is no body there to see. As such, the body could only have been dropped down.
Hold it!
Would you talk us through your reasoning on that a little more? The
day before the performance, Mr. Knight borrowed the keys from Mr. Carcerato. Or more specifically, the key to his cell. Mr. Knight then used the key to leave his cell and enter Mr. Saint's cage. Mr. Saint took Mr. Knight to the yard in that cage, and that's where he killed him. The following day, Mr. Carcerato crawled his way through the tunnel, but there was no body there yet.
Wait a second, that doesn't add up. Mr. Carcerato smelled that sweet smell, so Mr. Knight must have been in the tunnel already.
No, his body did not pass through the tunnel until some time after Mr. Carcerato had crawled through it. Mr. Carcerato used the tunnel right around the time the show was starting. The body was discovered just after the performance ended. From which you deduced that the body could only have been thrown down the well during the show.
Yes, and who the culprit must be.
Okay, no, there isn't just one person. Are you sure about that? Could nobody else have done it?
I understand that Miss Berry was on stage for the entire performance.
Most of the prisoners were watching the show,
And those who are not have plausible alibis.
What about guards?
They too were watching the show, as was the warden.
How can you be so sure? A guard could have easily approached the wall unnoticed.
None of the guards left their posts during the show. I checked this for myself, you know. I took statements from each and every one of them.
She's thorough. I'll give her that.
Are you finally ready to accept the truth? That the killer could only have been Simeon Saint?
Judge Cavell hasn't carried out a full investigation of the yard yet. Which means we've got the advantage for a change. I should review the evidence we gathered during our investigation of the yard. Okay, let me see.
Let me take a look at what we got. I mean, it's kind of off.
I mean, it would be dropped down during the show. How do I prove that wrong? Do I just... By someone. Hi, Mommy. Hi, Elio. Hi, Mommy. Hi, Chat. Hi, Mommy. Hi, Mommy. Hi, Ty. Just in time to see Cavell. Okay, I think maybe the trick?
Objection!
Sorry, Your Honor, but there's something else you're going to have to take into account. The well in the yard was rigged up to create a a certain unique contraption.
A contraption?
Go on. I thought I heard Moggy, only to be disappointed in Twy.
Wait, why are you disappointed in Twy?
Oh.
Yeah, Twy didn't say hi to you. Twy only said hi to Mommy, me, and Chat.
Sorry, Moggy.
Hi, Mommy. Hi, Moggy.
Contraption. Go on. You recall that Mr. Saint was sent flying from the stage by the elephant. Why, indeed.
Moggy is in chat. Yeah, but you didn't say hi specifically to her. It's like how when I start a stream and I say hi to the chat members that are in chat. If I don't say one specific person that was in chat, then I'm not saying hi to them.
I do, just before he was to be absent for some time. was only able to fly through the air thanks to a weighted rope he tied around himself. Dropping the weighted end down the well allowed him to complete the trick.
Objection!
Wait, wouldn't that send him flying as soon as he set foot on the stage? Oh, so you're not saying hi to lurkers? Well, I don't wanna say hi to lurkers if they don't wanna be perceived. Yeah, you gotta say hi to me, Twi, every time. Chatters are the only important one? No, they are important. I just don't wanna put them on the spot. They might just wanna lurk and not get called out. That'd be scary. If I were lurking, if the streamer called me out, I'd cry. See? Yeah, that's how I'd feel too if I was lurking on someone's stream. I would not want them to call me out.
Hold it!
It's simple, really. I kept the weight from falling by using a stake to keep the ropes in place.
Well, from my point of view, you were lurking when I said hi, chat. So you want me to scare you? I guess that's true. Monkey wasn't really in chat for a bit.
With the second rope, he was able to pull the stake free, thereby controlling when the weight was dropped.
Like, she was in chat, but she, like, wasn't chatting, I should say.
That makes sense. That makes sense, Twi.
True, I was tabbed out.
They found evidence to suggest that the original weight was replaced with Knight's body. That was done by the real killer in order to create an alibi. The estimated time of death tells us that the murder took place early in the morning. The killer could have tampered with the contraption in the time between the murder and the show.
Objection!
You're saying Mr. Saint himself set this contraption up, right? Well then, who do you think is the #1 most likely person to have used it to dispose of a body, huh? Even you must see how this looks.
Objection!
If Mr. Saint was the killer, he could have simply done as Judge Gabelle theorized, without these extra steps. Miss Berry,
Yes?
does anyone else know how Mr. Saint's trick works?
Oh, let's see. We had to get the prison's approval on what we were going to perform. So I don't think Simeon's the only one who knows.
And there you have it.
Overruled!
Interesting. You have certainly been diligent in your investigation. And yet, I fail to comprehend your actions still.
Girl, do I need to spell it out?
Why do you not work to do what is right?
We are working to do what is right, Gavel. Prosecutor, bad and evil.
Is what I am doing wrong? If so, who is it that deems it so? How can you not grasp even that? How can you not see that you are doing wrong at this very moment?
Huh? We're pursuing the truth, Gavel. Do you not want us to pursue the truth?
You are a prosecutor and yet you aid the defense.
I mean, prosecutor and defense can work together to, like, catch the actual bad guy.
This flies in the face of common sense.
So you're breaking every rule in the book. I mean, if someone is defending or prosecuting, like, a very obviously evil guy, I mean, I don't see the reason to stick to it just because it would give you a win.
I think only of what is right and just, and right as well, and act as I see fit in each situation I am confronted with. This is the path I've chosen. Whether you can comprehend that choice is immaterial.
Girl, she's a judge and she can't understand that? Yeah, she's so evil. She's so gonna be like the final boss of this game. I mean, just listen to this music. You're doing right? True. God, I love her theme.
And if you mean to stand in my way, I will fight back with all I can to bring to bear.
Wait, what? With all I can bring to bear.
Perhaps the goddess of justice is testing me.
She's so evil, she could step on me.
Very well. If it is her will that we must fight, then I shall end this once and for all. Listen well, Mr. Edgeworth, but there is another reason why only Mr. Saint can be the killer. Why Saint is the suspect? If the body was moved from the yard to the workshop, then Mr. Knight must have first been brought here to the yard from his cell. The only person who had the opportunity to do that is Simeon Saint. Yeah, she could end me. Go hydrate, Twy! And thus, he remains the only plausible suspect. Mr. Saint took a cage with him to Mr. Knight's cell. But why would he do that? Oh, is Moggy having difficulties opening Metaphor Refantasio? Calling you out! But why would he do that? Why take such an unwieldy object all the way to the holding cells? Does Metaphor have like some problem with starting up or something? I noticed that a few times when I see people opening it up, it takes like 3 times to open the game. Yeah, it is pretty sus. Okay, I need a... Let me just screenshot that. But we've all met Mr. Saint. That's exactly the kind of thing he would do. Oh, you know they probably made it spelled that way so that they could post that on like social media. You just know the translators knew what they were doing with that one. It's entirely plausible that he took the cage with him out of absent-mindedness and nothing else. It may be plausible, but it is no more or less plausible than him having helped Mr. Knight to escape. Ugh. Need some real solid evidence if I'm gonna get her to budge. Let's see.
Hold it!
Oh, by the way, Twy, how much longer do you think I have left of this game? Do you think I have, or not this game, this case, I should say. Do you think I should stop here or keep going if we're near the end? You seem to think that Mr. Knight was killed here in the yard. When do you think he was brought here? Sometime between midnight and 8 a.m., the day of the show. It could only have been during that time. In other words, between the end of rehearsal and the start of the performance. As I was saying, if the body was moved from the yard to the workshop... Stop here? Okay. We will start here then. Alright. Let me stretch out a little bit. What is this? Why I should throw this Simeon into jail. I don't want it. Jail. The jail is right there. Why is he so smushed? Why is Cat or Kay sideways? Nani? Oh, what is this barn? She could end me. She could torment me for the rest of my life. So true. That would be Beatrice, actually. That is so Beatrice coded. Alright, I am gonna pause here. I think I'm gonna have a little lunch real quick. Or not lunch, more like dinner at this point. I mean, I kinda ate earlier, so we'll count it as dessert. I'm gonna bring up a BRB while I go and have some dessert. I'm gonna have some ice cream. I think when I'm back we'll either do like coffee talk or something else. Still deciding.